Hey everybody, Drake here. This is Two Hoodies, Three Cats. I'm solo hoodieing it right now. So this is a track that came out a while back. Gypsy and I were planning on doing it. I had waited because we had started to do it, but we had some computer issues at the time. And I just realized I never went back. We never finished it. There was a clip that I did with her, where it's just the very beginning of this, but we stopped it and I have deliberately not gone back and watched it. So this is Tom MacDonald and Adam Calhoun doing Race War. I don't have to spend a lot of time talking about the issue in America with the race. It has been beat to death like a dead horse. The media and all different groups, both politics, politicians, and all these other sides, keep stoking the embers of race issues in America. America is supposed to be a melting pot of all these people from different places around the world. Well, we came here because we weren't accepted where we were, and we wanted to make a go of it here. And that it didn't matter if you were pink, blue, purple, black, white, red, brown. It doesn't matter. We should all be able to get along together. We should all be able to embrace our differences and learn from each other and culturally diversify ourselves in this melting pot of a country that we're in. But instead, we've somehow found a way to be more divisive and more divided than we ever have. And a lot of it, I think, is brought on by media and just agendas to control and divide us. And I know that's a lot of what Tom talks about in his videos. So, Hangover Gang, if you're here, that's my little 2 cents worth right here. And if you look at it on a DNA level, I would argue to tell you that there's only one race that's Homo sapien, and the DNA and the amount of stuff, the small percentage, it's just like less than 1% of your DNA decides what color you are. Beyond that, yeah, there's some features and stuff that can be based from different places in the world, but I was brought up believing that we're all human beings and we all deserve respect and we all are valuable and we all have something to contribute to society and those around us. And it's just a matter of discovering what that is inside of us. And half of it is about keeping a positive attitude about yourself and not allowing what other people say, do, or think to control your self-outlook. Now let's get into Race War with Tom MacDonald and Adam Calhoun. I'll tell you, the stuff I've seen that Tom and Adam have done together has been unbelievable. I love it. So here we go. This is Tom MacDonald and Adam Calhoun. The song is called Race War. Anyway, yeah, we're just going to get into this. Let's do it.
It's okay to be racist, as long as you hating on the Caucasians, teaching white kids that their shade's the same as school shooters and rapists. Maybe I'm tripping because the white children have been getting taught that they got white privilege by the white guys in the high heels who identify as the white women. I'm not proud to be white, but I'm fine with it because I'm not allowed to.
Did Tom just say that? I gotta back up. Now, a lot of Tom's music deals with satire and sarcasm, and it does it in a way to make you just start thinking and ask questions. But what did he just say? No, hold on. He said something about. Hang on.
It's okay to be racist, as long as you.
He just said it's okay to be racist. I just said we don't need to be racist. Obviously, there's some that I'm just gonna let it go. Here we go. Sorry, we could stop this probably 42 times. We're like 3 seconds in, and he says it's okay to be racist. That's crazy.
Be racist, as long as you hating on the Caucasians, teaching white kids that their shade's the same as school shooters and rapists.
Okay, it's okay to be racist as long as you're hating on the white kids and the Caucasians. Well, I watched this thing on, I can't remember who it was. It's all these things, these shorts on TikTok and YouTube. It might have been a Charlie Kirk interview where he was talking to somebody and they asked him about, he was talking to these girls and they're like asking her their opinion on, the comment was that white people, there is no way to be prejudiced toward white people or be racist toward white people. And the interviewer asked this girl that said this, are you aware that, in the Slavic states, the whites were slaves there, and that's where all this background came, where they were originally, the whites were some of the first people enslaved. and the people that are out there that don't realize that everybody has been a slave. Each culture has been enslaved in one form or another. And if you want to get down to it, we're all slaves now. Every last one of us are, to debt. Anyway, let's get back into this. Sorry, man, I've stopped this a lot. I apologize.
Caucasians, teaching white kids that their shade's the same as school shooters and rapists. Maybe I'm tripping because the white children have been getting taught that they got white privilege by the white guys in the high heels who identify as the white women. I'm not proud to be white, but I'm fine with it because I'm not allowed to have pride in it. Because the colonizers and the white bigots made white history my business. I ain't never gonna give a damn if you like me. I ain't gonna trip when they stereotype me. I'm a white boy and a white boy like me knows that all lives matter. Bite me. When I was younger, they taught me to never see color, to treat every man as if he was my brother. But now that we're grown up, we hate one another for all of the ways that we struggle and suffer. They coming for blood and we running for cover. The government wants us divided and dumber, addicted and drunk in the gutter. So we never wake up and never recover. Call me culture vulture.
Wow. Tom, I've noticed when Tom and Adam are together, his flow just goes to another level. It's like crazy. But that was nothing but straight facts. You know, brought up, believe in this, but now I'm here, and because we're different, we're supposed to be separated and all this. All of it's education. Everything is based on education. How were you educated? What did your parents teach you when you were younger? What was it? And if you look at it right now, we have some serious education issues in this country. Serious education issues. And it's like the stuff they've omitted, it's scary. I'm going to back it up a little bit and keep going.
For better, we running for cover. The government wants us divided and dumber, addicted and drunk in the gutter. So we never wake up and never recover. Call me culture vulture cause I rap good. I don't pop Zans or smoke backwoods, but they call me a wigger and label me Hitler and hate like I'm wearing a Klan hood. It ain't left or right or black or white, it's good and evil. Elite folks hate normal people. United we stand and divided we fall. America, we gotta get real. You were segregated, that was not fair. You were enslaved, they did not care. But you were never on a plantation and my generation was not there. That's trauma in your DNA, causing what we see today. I pray to God you staying strong, don't wanna see no man in pain. You white folks, I'm embarrassed. Some of y'all are such Karens. That prejudice you inherited was racism from your parents. Get that poison out your veins. Whites and blacks are all.
I just said that. He's a beast. It was like the song Clown World, where he talks about in the song Clown World. I tried to react to Clown World 2 or 3 times, and every time I do it, the recording gets messed up. So for whatever reason, I'm not supposed to react to Clown World. But in that song, he's talking about, you know, when we were kids, we never worried about the color of our skin. And the only races that we cared about were the ones that we didn't win. And he's like, now we started noticing the color of our skin, we started hating each other. Well, that's because somebody in your family or someone that was close to you started teaching you that there was something different about that person because of their color or because of their hair or because of their whatever it was, the way they talked, the way they walked, anything. Whatever it was, they made it about that and taught you that they were less than you because of whatever that was. And that's why I said education. It's all about education. If you don't properly educate the youth and what's between right and wrong, and that appearance and color and all these things are superficial and they don't define us. They don't. Our choices, how we live, our actions, our behavior, the things we choose to do, that's what defines us. And this is I could drag this puppy out forever. We're only a minute in. I'm sorry. Here we go.
You know, man, in pain, you white folks, I'm embarrassed. Some of y'all are such Karens. That prejudice you inherited was racism from your parents. Get that poison out your veins. Whites and blacks are all the same. They want us in our graves, just let me try to explain. I swear they want us in a race war, dying every day for whose lives matter more. I won't be dying in the race war. Our government is paid for, 'cause our lives matter more. If you born black, you lose. Might as well go get that. You gon' die before you 25, get shot over your shoes. You gon' get killed by police even when you follow the rules. If you listen to the news, you gon' believe all this is true. I ain't feel no white guilt. They don't ride for me when I'm killed. I guess white lies don't matter, it's sad, but that's the way that I feel. I feel like they feel like I don't know what they all call me. Cis white male, bigot, racist, he's a Nazi. That's not me. I'm not one of these white liberal commies who think black America needs allies in their army. Your neighborhood's all gated and claim you pro-black, but you faking. Guys are dying on the pavement. All your hashtags won't save them. That ain't gangster.
They talk about the white privilege aspect. They talk about it in multiple songs. And I can tell you, if you don't have money and you aren't in a particular spot society-wise, it doesn't matter what color you are. You're not getting any free ride. You're not getting any doors open for you. And even you can have contacts, you can know people, you can have family in the building and can't get in the building sometimes. So I can tell you, white privilege, they like to talk about it. But this guy right here, I ain't seen or had the benefit of any white privilege in my life. Just the opposite, actually. So it all depends on what boat you're in, and how you were brought up, and the neighborhood you grew up in, and the friends you had, and your parents. Your parents are a massive influence on what you think and believe. And then your friends, and what you decided to go along with at some point, where you decided, I'm going to go ahead and deal with it, go this way. And then you start stacking and stacking and stacking and stacking and stacking behaviors on top of your subconscious. And until you start looking at all these walls that I built inside against this or this person or that race or this color or that person or this music or whatever else, until you start pulling the bricks down and laying something different there, you're just going to be buried in your own little mental spot. And a lot of us are deeply troubled and pushed into places where we have believed so many things, have been deceived and lied to, that now we don't even trust the people talking to us. Everybody's bad. I mean, that's the way it seems like most of the time. You can't get a straight answer from anyone. This is a great track. I like this.
To be white privilege is a system they position for division. If you black, you go to prison. If you white, your life is different. Take some money, race, religion, sprinkle in some ammunition, and make everyone believe that the other team is the villain. I ain't pro-black, I ain't pro-white, I'm pro-American. Every color turns up bones one day when you bury them. Whites and blacks are all the same. They want us in our graves. Just let me try to explain.
I swear they want us in a race war, dying every day for whose lives matter more. I won't be dying in the race war. Our government is paid for, 'cause our lives matter more.
They want us in a race war, dying in the streets. Should be us against them, but it's you against me. Ain't nobody gonna win. Everybody gonna see that the color of your skin don't change the color that you bleed.
I swear they want us in a race war, dying every day for whose lives matter more. I won't be dying in the race war. Our government is paid for, 'cause our lives matter more.
Wow. Okay, that was pretty cool. I should have done that a long time ago. I mean, I don't know what else to say. The whole racial divide in America is horrible. If you know someone that... Here's the problem, and this is the real problem. We as a country have lost the ability to communicate with each other, and when we don't agree on certain topics, they call the other person a racist. And the word in the title racist is thrown around so much that most of the people out there don't understand the actual definition of racism and what racism actually is, because everything and everybody is labeled racist at the drop of a hat. So it goes back to education. Everything is surrounded about being educated about the topic and the issues at hand. Racism, and all of that is a topic that needs to be better educated and better checked out, so they understand when they say systemic racism and all this other stuff, you have an understanding of what that actually is. And we could talk about that for days. Bone and I might do a little podcast on what racism is and the way it has affected society, social media, and our music. But regardless, Hangover Gang, Tom MacDonald, Adam Calhoun, this was awesome. I'm sure this is a Nova Rockefeller video. I didn't let it go the last second to see where it goes. So this is a great song. I should have done it sooner. I'm slow on the game here. I apologize. There's a bunch of other Adam and Tom stuff I haven't checked out yet. So if you guys got any concept, anything to do, drop below. I'm not as familiar with a bunch of Adam stuff, so I'd like to check out some of his stuff solo or some of his stuff with other people. So give me some comments and some direction on where to go there. And that's about it. I'm going to get out of here. This was Tom MacDonald, Adam Calhoun, Race War, apparently on the Brave 2 album, which is been out for a minute. And this is the 2 Hoodies and 3 Cats channel. I'm your host. I'm Drake. Thank you for being here. If you're new, please hit subscribe. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. And please take the time to comment. Let me know what you thought. If I did something or said something you don't agree with, put it in the comments below. Just remember to keep it respectful and let's have a conversation. And we don't have to agree on everything. It's okay to disagree. And with that, you guys have a wonderful one. And I'll see you all in the next video. Drake out.